Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and there has been more chaos in the White House briefing room. Karine Jean-Pierre, she obviously cannot handle the pressure of this job. Before we get started, folks, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, the White House is changing the game. They're changing the rules. They can't take the pressure. They can't take the heat. It is summer, so I'll give them some leeway on that. But apparently, they are now changing the rules. They are changing the rules of what it takes to get in the White House press briefing room. And the rule change is simple. Apparently now, in order to get what is considered a hard pass, and I'll explain that to you in just a second, but in order to get what is considered a hard pass, you also have to have a pass for another federal organization, like a press pass for, say, the Supreme Court. And those are way harder to get if you're not a traditional news organization, a Fox News, a CNN, MSNBC, Washington Post, New York Times. Those kind of places, they can get a pass anywhere. But your smaller outlets, like, I don't know, Today News Africa, where Simon Ataba works, or the conservative organization, the Daily Signal, which just found out they're going to be losing their hard pass, then it's not so easy. So what it seems is all the White House wants in that press briefing room is legacy media. They just want the legacy media. They don't want to be asked the hard questions. The Daily Signal hammers them with hard questions every single day or every single time they actually get a chance to speak, which with Karine Jean-Pierre is not that often because she likes to go back to her old favorites. Then you have Simon Ataba. You guys may or may not remember him, but he's the African news reporter who has had battles with Karine Jean-Pierre in the press briefing room. Total chaos when these two go at it. You know, he accuses her of, all kinds of things, discrimination against him because he's not an American journalist and because, frankly, he actually asks her tough questions that she does not want to answer. If you're not following him on Twitter, you should be. He's a great follow. He breaks a lot of news. He's a very good reporter, and he's been getting the shaft from this administration. And I want you to think, here is a black African reporter. I want you to imagine what would happen if, let's say this was the Trump administration, and he was getting the cold shoulder by the press secretary. Oh, how the press would cover it. Oh, how it would be a danger to democracy. And you can't say that I'm guessing about this. You can't, well, Carmine, you don't know that. Oh, I know I do know that. Because when a white journalist named Jim Acosta from CNN was threatened with having his pass revoked and then ultimately had his pass revoked because he turned the briefings, the daily briefings, into the Jim Acosta show, trying to show off, trying to get himself a job, in my opinion, as an anchor, a host of his own show on CNN, which he ultimately landed, okay? When he was doing that, all of the media gathered around in protest. And they fought with him so that he could get his press pass back. But you know who's fighting for the Daily Signal? You know who's fighting for Simon Ataba? Nobody. Nobody. The legacy media loves this. They love the fact that independent journalists are being singled out and being taken aside and not being able to do their jobs. But it's the people like us. It is the people like us that scare the pants off this White House. And frankly, off of any White House. Because we do the job the legacy media doesn't want done. We bring people the stories they don't want heard. We tell them the things they don't want said. We're not afraid of them. We don't bow down to them. We're not begging for access to them. They have nothing for us. They have nothing to offer us. So we don't have to kiss their butt like the rest of the media does. We answer to you. And people like Simon, people like Daily Signal, they answer to you. They're not trying to score points over at the White House. They're doing the right job. And for that, they're being punished. And this is the time that all media should stand together and say, this is unacceptable. But where is everybody? Like I said, they love it. They want a stranglehold on the information. But we're never going to give it to them. We're never going to give it to them, folks. And that's why I always ask you guys to please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it amplifies us. It gets our message out there. And it gives us a fighting chance as the legacy media tries to crush us and every other independent news organization. We depend on you guys. You guys are the lifeline. So keep doing what you're doing because you've been doing a great job at it, and we so appreciate it. Folks, I want your comments on this story as well. Please let me know, what you think about this whole situation. And of course, as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.